Did you know, sometimes the dreams God gives you can change your whole life, even when everything around you looks like it's falling apart? Long ago in the land of Canaan, there lived a man named Jacob. He had 12 sons, but one of them stood out in a special way. His name was Joseph. Joseph was not just loved, he was deeply favored. His father loved him because he was the son of Rachel, the woman Jacob loved most. And Joseph was born when Jacob was already old, which made him even more precious. Joseph was different from his brothers. He was faithful, thoughtful, and obedient. While others might cut corners, Joseph tried to do what was right. And Jacob saw that. So one day, Jacob did something that changed everything. He made Joseph a beautiful coat, rich in color, unique, and unmistakable. It wasn't just clothing, it was a sign that said, "You are special to me." But what was a gift to Joseph became a wound to his brothers. They saw the coat, they saw the favor, and instead of celebrating him, they began to hate him. Not just dislike, hate. They stopped speaking kindly to him. Every time he walked by, the jealousy grew louder in their hearts. And then came the dreams. One day Joseph came to his brothers and said, "Listen, I had a dream." Now imagine this moment. His brothers already irritated, already jealous, and Joseph continues, "We were all in the field, tying bundles of grain. Suddenly my bundle stood up, and all of yours gathered around and bowed down to mine." Silence, then anger. "Do you really think you will rule over us?" they snapped. "Do you think we will bow down to you?" But Joseph wasn't done. A few days later, he had another dream. "This time," he said, "I saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars, and they all bowed down to me." Now even his father Jacob was surprised, but the Bible tells us something powerful. Jacob didn't ignore it. He thought deeply about it. Because sometimes, when God speaks through a dream, it may not make sense now, but it will later. Joseph's brothers, however, didn't see it as a message from God. They saw it as pride. They saw it as arrogance. And their hatred grew even deeper. Time passed. One day, Joseph's brothers went far away to take care of their father's flocks. They were gone for a while, and Jacob became concerned. So he called Joseph. "Go and check on your brothers," he said. "See if everything is well, and come back to tell me." Joseph obeyed. He didn't argue. He simply went. He traveled a long distance searching for his brothers in the fields. And then, in the distance, they saw him. "That's him," one of them said. "Here comes the dreamer." And something dark entered their conversation. "Let's kill him." Just like that. No hesitation, no mercy. But one brother, Reuben, stepped in. "Let's not take his life," he said. "Throw him into this pit instead." Reuben had a plan. Secretly, he wanted to come back later and rescue Joseph. But the others agreed to throw him in. Imagine Joseph in that moment, confused, hurt, looking into the faces of his own brothers, the same people he grew up with, now turning against him. They grabbed him. They stripped off his beautiful coat, and they threw him into a deep, empty pit. Darkness, silence, no way out. And above him, his brothers sat down and started eating. They continued their day as if nothing had happened. But then something unexpected happened. A group of merchants came traveling down the road, Midianites, on their way to Egypt. And suddenly, a new idea came. "Why kill him?" one brother said. "Let's sell him instead." And just like that, Joseph's life took another turn. They pulled him out of the pit, not to rescue him, but to sell him. For 20 pieces of silver. Their own brother, sold like property. As the merchants took Joseph away, you can imagine his heart breaking, leaving his home, leaving his father, entering a future he never chose. All because of jealousy, all because of a dream. Back at home, the brothers had one more lie to tell. They took Joseph's coat, killed a goat, and dipped the coat in blood. Then they brought it to their father. Jacob looked at it and immediately recognized it. "My son's coat," he cried. "A wild animal must have devoured him." And Jacob mourned, deeply, bitterly. He refused to be comforted. He believed his son was gone forever. But here is the powerful truth. Even though Joseph was betrayed, even though he was sold, even though everything looked like it was falling apart, God was still in control. Those dreams Joseph had, all of them came to pass.